Are you facing this difficulty where you are not able to engage with your child and thus not able to guide your child? And would you like to have a collaborative back and forth engagement with your child like the one here? Hello everyone, welcome to our short series dedicated to supporting children with autism. Over this week, we will be demystifying autism and we will be diving deep into 4 key areas that are crucial for their development and well-being: co-regulation, sensory integration, posture, and the sensory motor approach. Co-regulation is all about how we can help children manage their emotions through a guiding relationship. It is a journey that helps infants to know about themselves through the caregivers because of the countless interactions with them. Parent co-regulation is defined as a parent's support of their child's emotional development through motivational or emotional scaffolding and using strategies to help their child regulate emotions. And it requires an instrumental set of processes to support the development of emotion regulation. In the absence of co-regulation, our children struggle and they communicate their struggles through tantrums, meltdowns, shutdowns, resistance, or opposition. In the previous series, we have already talked about the other 3 components. Let's recap them here. Sensory integration involves understanding how children process sensory information from their environment. Sensory integration is crucial to human existence. All individuals with autism experience sensory processing challenges. If you want to learn more about sensory integration and want to explore ways to help your children navigate these experiences more comfortably, then please join our detailed course called Sense 8 on Understanding Sensory Integration. Posture might seem like a small detail, but it is incredibly important. Good posture supports better breathing, focus, and overall health. We will continue to share tips and exercises to help improve posture in fun and engaging ways. Finally, the sensory motor approach combines sensory input with physical activities to enhance learning and development. This approach can be particularly beneficial for children with autism, helping them to better interact with their surroundings. When we apply the sensory motor approach, we have to take care of 2 things: that the entire postural system of our child is in alignment, and secondly, they should not hold their breath while doing the exercises or activities. Very recently, we did the posts on sensory motor approach and brought to you the practical tips, engaging activities, and inspiring success stories. Whether you are a parent, caregiver, doctor, teacher, or a therapist, there is something here for you to know and learn always in the series and the posts we do. So stay tuned and let's embark on this journey today again together to support our children in the best way possible. So, what the bleep is this co-regulation? A question I often receive from parents is that every therapist recommends a variety of activities, but our main challenge is getting our child to engage in those activities. Since my child is non-verbal, helping him understand what is expected is difficult. Even when he does understand, he often refuses to participate or only does so to stop us from pushing him. He only has a few preferred activities, but beyond that, he sees everything else as work or performance demand and gets dysregulated very often. This is not a speech therapy or an occupational therapy or a physiotherapy or a special education question. This question is clearly indicating a lack of guiding relationship where parents feel handicapped or clueless on how to engage their child. They know thousands of activities, but they don't know how to do those activities with their children. And answer to this question is yes, co-regulation. Co-regulation is the essence of guiding relationship. So today, let's understand what exactly is co-regulation. Co-regulation from the perspective of relationship development intervention, what we know as RDI, plays a key role in fostering dynamic intelligence, which is the ability to flexibly respond to changing environments, which is often challenging for individuals with autism. Let us understand what is co-regulation in RDI. Co-regulation refers to the back and forth interactive processes between two people, where one is the partner, usually the caregiver or a therapist, helps the other, who is the child, to regulate emotions, actions, and thinking. In the RDI framework, it is seen as a stepping stone towards self-regulation and independent problem solving. So let's understand how co-regulation is demystified through the RDI lens. First, for emotional synchronization, RDI emphasizes creating emotional attunement between the guide, who is a caregiver or a therapist, and the child. So the adult or the caregiver or a guide provides support by reading and responding to the child's emotional cues and then modulating their own emotions to match or guide the child towards a calmer state. This synchronization builds trust and emotional safety, enabling the child to engage in learning experiences without becoming overwhelmed by anxiety or sensory overload. The second is for scaffolding developmental challenges. So co-regulation in RDI involves carefully scaffolding tasks, offering just enough guidance for the child to complete a task or activity while maintaining a balance between challenge and competence. So the adult here does not teach or instruct all the time and gradually reduces support as the child's capacity for independent regulation grows, promoting the joint attention, which is the ability to share focus on an activity or an object, and flexible thinking, that is responding adaptively to new situations. The third role of co-regulation in RDI is for building resilience through gradual complexity. So through guided co-regulation, the child is exposed to increasing complexity in social interactions. The RDI guides or parents carefully introduce novel or challenging situations in small and manageable steps. As the child becomes more comfortable, the experiences become more dynamic and unpredictable, mimicking the real life interactions. The fourth advantage or role of co-regulation is for promoting dynamic intelligence. So RDI's ultimate goal is to promote dynamic intelligence, which includes flexible thinking, adaptive problem solving, and emotional resilience. Co-regulation is the foundation of this process because it gives the child the opportunity to learn through real-time social feedback. As I said, child learns to learn from the environment on his own. Over time, the child learns how to manage their own emotions and adapt to changing circumstances more independently. The fifth advantage of co-regulation is for gradual shift towards self-regulation. As the child becomes more competent in managing emotions, handling tasks, and understanding social cues through the support of the adult, co-regulation shifts towards self-regulation. This transition is crucial in RDI because it reflects the child's growing ability to handle more complex social and emotional situations without relying heavily on external guidance. Co-regulation leads to self-regulation, means self-regulation isn't possible without experiencing co-regulation. So in summary, co-regulation in the context of RDI is about supporting emotional and cognitive development through carefully attuned interactions. It focuses on gradually helping children with autism to develop the skills they need for independent functioning and dynamic social engagement. If your child has behavior issues or poor motivation to engage, or they resist activities and interaction, or have transition difficulties, or have poor receptive language, or social difficulties, or severe anxieties, then please consider joining a program to develop co-regulation with your child. Play Street offers a program called Step Up Your Collaboration, which helps parents to understand the reason for the underlying difficulties and empowers them to overcome difficulties gradually. The details of this program are given in the description. Please like the video and subscribe to our channel. I'll see you again to talk more about co-regulation in the coming videos. Till then, bye-bye.